What's good, fam? Drake been loud, Kendrick been silent, but somehow Drake is the one looking scared. That's the wildest part. Drake did everything he could to bait Kendrick Lamar. AI voices, subliminal bars, sneak disses, IG captions, the whole bag of tricks. And Kendrick, bro, didn't even blink. Not a post, not a lyric, not a sound, just one photo. Kendrick in a studio, hoodied up, and it sent the entire rap game into a frenzy. Fans losing their minds, industry folks switching sides, and Drake, he's starting to unravel in real time. In this video, we're breaking down how Kendrick just flipped the script without saying a single word, and how Drake might have played himself straight into the biggest L of his career. We got industry moves, silent power plays, unreleased music, fake diss tracks, and a possible feature run that could bury Drake before summer even starts. And trust me, if you thought the beef was already over, nah, this is the calm before the execution. Let's get into it. Drake been talking, but Kendrick been moving. That's the scary part. Cause when a man like Kendrick Lamar go radio silent, that ain't peace, that's the calm before the storm. Meanwhile, Drake out here gasping for attention like his whole empire ain't crumbling beneath him. Let's call it what it is. Drake is losing, and he losing bad. We saw it start with that Taylor Made Freestyle. Drake really booted up an AI version of Tupac and Snoop, like actual deepfake legends, just to throw shade at Kendrick. Like, bruh, that's not even a diss. That's a fan fiction. He really went and made a diss song with voices that ain't his. Who does that? And what made it even worse? Snoop Dogg publicly backed away from it. He didn't ride with it. He didn't repost it. He didn't even laugh at it. Homie got on camera and was like, I don't know what that was. I'm chillin. That's cold. That's a silent L wrapped in a West Coast shrug. And it only got messier from there. Kendrick ain't respond. Not with a tweet, not with a sub, nothing. He didn't even pretend to care. And that silence, it hit Drake hard. You know that hurt, cause suddenly bro was everywhere. Live streams, comments, interviews, trying to act like he too cool to care while very clearly caring too much. That's textbook shook behavior. Ain't nobody who's really unbothered going live at 3 a.m. to vent about blog culture and weirdos on the timeline. Drake sounding like he just lost a 2K match to a 12-year-old and now trying to argue with the ref. Then, like a chess master, Kendrick makes his first move. One flick of the wrist, no bars, no post, just a blurry photo of him walking into a studio in the West Village. Hoodie up, no smile, just business. And bruh, the internet exploded. That one pic of Kendrick doing what rappers do every day got more traction than Drake's entire rollout. Think about that. All Drake's antics couldn't buy him that same buzz Kendrick got just from walking in a building. And yo, it wasn't just the fans who noticed. The whole industry started moving different. People started quiet posting Kendrick, subtweets, IG captions, folks reposting old clips of him performing the Hard Part 5. That man ain't even say a word and the air shifted. Meanwhile, Drake trying to meme his way through the backlash, posting OVO merch, teasing new tracks that sound like the same safe shot we've been hearing since Scorpion. He in the comments like, y'all not ready for what's next? Nah, bro, we been ready. The problem is, you not. Now let's talk energy. Kendrick touched down at MetLife Stadium and the crowd went stupid. People chanting Tiramisu, an unreleased song like it's the national anthem. Fans begging for a track that ain't even hit DSPs. Meanwhile, when Drake did his last show run, folks was leaving early. He performed Slime You Out and half the crowd went to the bathroom. That's the difference. Drake dropping songs that disappear in 2 weeks. Kendrick got people fiending for shit they can't even stream yet. And it's not just about the music, it's about the narrative. Kendrick out here linking with real ones. Roddy Ricch, Pharoah, Push T, even Cardi. People that make moves in silence but got weight. And where's Drake in all this? No collabs, no legends riding for him. It's just him and whoever still owes him a feature from 2018. And let's not forget, the only reason Drake dropped that AI freestyle was because he couldn't get a real reaction out of Kendrick. That was a panic move. He wanted smoke and Kendrick left him on read. Imagine that, pouring your heart out into a diss track and the dude you dissing don't even flinch. That's pain. What's even worse, Drake knows this. You can see it in how he acting. Every move Kendrick makes, even the smallest one, got Drake flinching like he hearing footsteps. That's how you know the mental warfare is working. That man looking over his shoulder like he expected this to drop at any moment. And Kendrick just chilling, probably writing verses with a glass of tea in hand. This whole thing got Drake acting like the underdog in the beef he started. And Kendrick, he's just playing with his food. But here's the wild part. We still ain't seen Kendrick's final form. This ain't even the real drop. This is just warm up. The GNX Deluxe is coming. The collabs are stacking. The live unreleased tracks are floating in the wind like warning shots. And Drake, he's already out of breath trying to keep up. See, it's one thing for the fans to turn on you. That's social media shit. You can survive that. But when the industry start looking at you funny, that's when it's different. And that's exactly what's happening to Drake right now. Because while he out here playing games with AI verses and petty live streams, Kendrick quietly building a coalition. The real ones, they already picked a side. And spoiler alert, it ain't Aubrey. Let's talk about the Pharrell connection. Y'all remember, Drake and Pharrell been at odds ever since Pusha T aired him out with that Story of Adidon joint. Pharrell produced that diss. That track ended a whole Adidas deal and exposed the secret child. Now guess who Kendrick been seen connected to this past month? Pharrell, Clips, Push. Same folks that been giving Drake hell for years. You think that's coincidence? Nah, that's strategic. Kendrick got history with all them. Mutual respect, past collabs, and now they all active at the same time. Pusha and Pharrell teasing the Clips reunion album. Kendrick pulling up the studios in New York the same weekend Pharrell was out there for the Met Gala. You don't need a PhD in hip-hop politics to see what's going down. Kendrick linking with Drake's old enemies and building momentum without saying a damn word. And let's not forget Roddy Ricch. Dude was in the building at Kendrick's show, sat in the crowd, didn't perform, didn't post up with Drake. He ain't pick up a mic, but he picked a side. You really think Roddy was just there for the vibes? Nah, him and Kendrick already got history. They cooked up Dodger Blue for GNX. Now Roddy got a new project dropping this summer. And who he been seen vibing with? Kendrick, not Drake. And that Navy album got Terrace Martin all over it. Another Kendrick affiliate, another domino falling in Kendrick's favor. Meanwhile, Drake out here feeling like the last kid not picked in gym class. Nobody running to collaborate, nobody sharing snippets. The artists he used to boost, they're elevating without him. Even Cardi, who been mysterious and off-grid, linked up with Kendrick on tour. That's crazy. You got the whole new wave and the OGs rallying behind Kendrick. And Drake out here reposting fan edits and trying to go viral on IG stories. Let's talk about the elephant in the room though, the AI diss. That backfired horribly. Drake thought it would be a cheat code, that it would get under Kendrick's skin and force a response, but instead, it exposed him. Fans called it weak, fake, corny, even dangerous. Like, bro, you cloned Tupac's voice without permission while his estate's still fighting for his legacy? That's not just tone deaf, it's disrespectful. And Kendrick knew it. He ain't respond because he didn't have to. That one moment showed everybody the difference in caliber. Drake playing with gimmicks, Kendrick playing with legacy, one rapper trying to manipulate perception, the other one letting the music and silence speak louder than any tweet could. That's why folks saying this ain't even a beef anymore. This is self-destruction. And we ain't even talked about that GNX Deluxe yet. Bruh, Kendrick been teasing this Deluxe like Thanos in the post-credits. Fans begged for tiramisu at the MetLife show. He performed it like it was already a hit, and it ain't even on streaming. That's how tapped in his fan base is. And let's keep it real, when Kendrick finally drops, it's gonna be timed perfectly to overshadow whatever Drake was trying to cook. Like, think about it. Kendrick performing unreleased tracks at sold-out stadiums, while Drake out here getting memes made about certified clown boy. You see the shift? Kendrick don't even need to say Drake's name. The moves say it all. Every verse he recording right now, that's calculated. Every feature he taking, that's chess, not checkers. And Drake, he's still stuck in this game of catch-up, burning energy, throwing bait, and praying Kendrick responds. But here's the coldest part. Kendrick might not respond at all. He might let the culture do the talking. He might just keep dropping fire music, keep selling out arenas, and let Drake crumble under the pressure of his own ego. That would be the biggest L of all, because Drake won a war, but Kendrick gave him silence. And that silence is deafening. So yeah, Drake tried to start something. He lit a match hoping to spark a flame. But Kendrick didn't just ignore him. He stepped back and watched the fire eat Drake up from the inside out. Now Drake out here fighting shadows, grasping for a comeback that ain't landing. And Kendrick, he just setting the stage. GNX Deluxe, Push collab, Roddy feature, stadium tours, and who knows what else bro got tucked. All I know is, if this is Kendrick quiet, then Drake don't want none of what's next. Because the next move Kendrick make, that might not just end the beef, it might end Drake's whole illusion of dominance. And that, my friends, is how silence beat a scream. So now that Drake done played all his cards, and Kendrick still ain't even shuffled his deck. You tell me, who's really winning this war? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear who y'all think Kendrick got lined up next. Is it Roddy, Push, Cardi, or is he saving that verse for a funeral? And if you rocking with the breakdowns, hit that like button, sub to the channel, and turn on them notice. Because the next move Kendrick make, you're going to want to be here when it drops. Stay tapped in. We just getting started.